wondered why some people are profitable and others are not? That question has sat in the forefront of my mind for years, and I finally have some information that I think you might find valuable, so stick around. Hey y'all, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Dr. Brianna Whiteside, and on this channel we talk about the kingdom and we talk about wealth. So if that's your jam, please stick around, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and let's get into this video. All right, y'all, so the one thing that separates the profitable people from the non-profitable people is not just mindset, it's perfection. Perfection will kill and steal so many opportunities from you because a lot of people want to be perfect. They want a perfect launch. They want to write a perfect book. They want to do the perfect video. They want the perfect hairstyle. They want the perfection, the illusion of perfection and having it all together. And if one thing that TikTok has shown me over the last few weeks is that no one loves perfection. No one loves it. People sign up for the journey. People sign up for the information. They never ask you to be perfect. They ask you to be relatable. They ask you to help make their lives better. And that does not always mean perfection because the journey is imperfect. But when people want to say, oh, I'm waiting for the right time to do something, you have cheated yourself out of an experience. You have delayed the very thing you say you want because you're not focusing on being profitable. You're focusing on being perfect. Now, hear me clearly. I'm not telling you to just go out here and just do something. I'm not telling you to just be out here and not do things in excellence and try to do things in order. That's not what I'm telling you to do. I'm telling you that perfection, your desire to want to be perfect, is stealing your opportunities from you. That's what I'm telling you. You want the perfect look. You want the perfect body. You want the perfect background. You want perfection. And God never asked you to be perfect. As a matter of fact, the Bible harps on being profitable. It tells you to be profitable in so many ways, right? But we focus on the perfection of it, and therefore we delay our lives. And then we're stuck crying, spitting, and farting. And then we're mad because people are outpacing us who started off with us. And then we turn into haters. And then some people start self-loathing and you turn to unhealthy habits. Why? Because you wanted perfection. You said, oh, I want it to be perfect. And let me just be clear. Even people who have the perfect things do not always make it to be profitable. Even people who may have the perfect launch, who may write the perfect book, who may do things in a way that they may deem perfect, may not even get the notoriety that someone who is out here showing the journey and being honest and with integrity is doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be clear here because I'm going to use myself as an example on TikTok. A few weeks ago, y'all know I was trying to save $10,000 in 90 days. I got there in 68 days. But the way that I got there in 68 days was I asked God for a strategy to blow up on TikTok. It was a small strategy, a request. Like, I was tired of the $10,000, being over my head. I was tired of it. I didn't enjoy it. I'm like, I need to just get to this goal right now. And so he told me, yo, Brianna, go on TikTok and start yapping. I'm not someone who overly shares my opinion. I don't have an opinion about a lot of stuff because I don't have interest in buying in a lot of things. But he told me to start yapping. Go on the internet, give your opinion about something or participate in the conversation and your TikTok will grow. Now, at first I was like, yeah, that ain't me. That ain't me. I don't be yapping. You know what I'm saying? Like, packaging is important. That's not me. And he's just basically like, it needs to become you. Y'all, one day I'm doing my morning walk on my active rest day. And I got on sunscreen, I got on a sun hat, I got on shades, and I got on a jacket. And I just started yapping, talking about Steve Madden shoes that I really like. And I wanted him to bring back a particular shoe. And that post went to 2 million views. Talking about Steve Madden for that fire interview he did. Steve, y'all need to bring back the Galactic Pump. 2 million views. Since then, I have, gone viral a few times, not in the millions, but in the hundreds of thousands. I went viral for sharing my favorite Tiffany gift. One of my favorite things to do when I go to a wedding is get the bride and groom a blue box. I went viral for talking about how I pay my rent on my credit card, which I do, and I pay it off at the end of the month because I'm financially responsible, but I do it because I want to get the points. It's leaving my account anyway. Why not? I'm not telling you to do that, right? But a lot of people had their opinions like, this is dumb. You can't do this. You ain't had no job. Not knowing, like, I've been on here honest. I ain't got no job. You know what I'm saying? My financial situation is not your financial situation. My thoughts surrounding money is not your thoughts surrounding money. So what you may think you cannot do, you're right. Y'all know the saying. If you think you can do it, you're right. If you think you can't do it, you're right. I'm someone who believes that I can do it, right? And so I've gone viral these multiple times, and y'all know what that is giving me? Dollars and cents. Yapping. Running my mouth respectfully. Running my mouth respectfully got me some money to help me reach that goal. It was the finish line goal. I just needed the rest. And God gave me that strategy. Was it perfect? No. Why did I bring that up? Because I'm not one of the videos on me going viral about my credit card. I got my flexi rods at the end of my hair, and I'm laying in the bed with my lamp on. Paid my rent on my credit card because it's the first of the month. I ain't looking cute. I got my glasses on. The other one, as I said, I'm out here outside walking with a sun hat and some glasses on. Face ain't beat nothing. What I'm saying, it wasn't about perfection. It wasn't. It wasn't about perfection. It wasn't about me like, oh my God, I gotta do this. I gotta look. It wasn't a curated life. I don't live a curated life. And I think for the longest, I had been trying to live a curated life. And it was stifling me. It was keeping me stuck, keeping me in a place that I didn't want to be in. But the point of this video is to tell you it wasn't about perfection. It was about being profitable. I wanted to be profitable. I wanted to make more money in record time. God gave me the strategy. I just had to, implement the strategy. Now, I did wait 3 days to implement said strategy, but I'm yapping regularly now. That's why I told y'all in another video, I'm going to still do my videos here on YouTube because I'm consistent, but my money is on TikTok. My money, I don't have to fight with the algorithms like I do here. I don't have to fight over there. So of course, if I'm looking to be profitable, I am going to spend more time over there. Does that make sense, y'all? And so I want you to get out of this trap that everything has to be perfect. You're not going to have enough money to do what God has asked you to do. Not always. You're never going to have the perfect lifestyle that you want in order to be profitable. You're not going to have perfect conditions. Stop waiting for perfection. The Ecclesiastes 11 scripture tells you, I think it's something, and I'm going to paraphrase it, something about if you observe the wind, you will never sow. You're trying to time something that you don't have no control over. You're trying to time something you have no control over, therefore you're not profitable. And then you miss your divine opportunity where time and chance comes to intersect, and then now you mad. You don't be mad. Why are you mad? Because you were waiting for perfect conditions. It's never going to be perfect. You're going to have to create the perfect condition. And the perfect condition is today. The perfect condition is today. And I want you to know that, right? You do not have to be perfect to be profitable. You don't. As a matter of fact, one thing I learned on TikTok, they don't want perfect. They don't want to see perfection. Like the influencer kind of, I guess, what do we want to say, genre or element is dying out. Influencing people to just buy stuff, that's dying out. People want to hear intellectuals. People want to hear thoughts. People want to debate. People want to engage in meaningful conversation. That's what's starting to pick up now. Do you have to be the hair fried, dyed, laid to the side? No. Now, I ain't telling you get on there and just look crazy. But I'm telling you, don't be perfect because you cheating yourself out of the bag. And I don't want that for you. It's no fun if the friend can't get none. It's no fun. Like, why would I continue to talk about me elevating and getting higher and not tell you everything I know? Now, if you decide that you don't want to follow said advice and you don't want to be on the journey with me, cool. I don't make people do stuff, but I'm saying that you should not be watching me elevate and then I'm coming back to give you all the information that I know and you just sit on it. You just sit on it for what? How is that helping you leave an inheritance for your children's children? It's not. How is that helping you get out of consumer debt if you're in it? It's not. How is that helping you live a life of abundance that Christ promised to give you? It's not. So let's break up with perfection culture and let's adhere to profit culture. You need to be profitable, especially in economic times like this. You need to be profitable. Get off of other people's timeline, including mine. I don't spend time on people's timeline, y'all. I don't. I got too much going on. I don't spend time. I don't. I'm thinking about, okay, God, what's the next thing we're going to do? Where am I going to go on vacation next? How am I going to position myself to, do the things that I want to do? I don't have time for that. I don't have time for the internet beef. I don't have time for the kiki. I don't. I don't. I don't. I'm too busy making my name great with the help of the Holy Spirit. That's what I'm too busy doing. You need to be too busy doing the same thing. You need to be busy doing the same thing, because in order to be profitable, you're going to need to keep your head in the sand. You're going to need to be able to focus on the things that you need to focus on and not give energy to distractions. The beefs that's going on, the WWF fights, whatever the case may be. The goal is profit, not perfect. And I'm not talking about profit as a person, Prophet. No, Profit. That's what I'm talking about. I'll see y'all soon. I done ranted enough. I'm done talking, y'all. Please like the video, share with a friend, leave me a comment if it resonated with you, and be sure to check the description for all additional resources. I'll see y'all soon in another video. Bye, y'all.